You're watching the opening round, heat number 4. Italo Ferreira just hit the lineup with Jadson and Vasco Ribeiro.
Crew down there. So here's the wave. Jaddy winding up. Looks like he's going to take to the air. Big rotation, sticks it, and then in the impact zone, when he comes down, he's right in the apex where the thing flexed on him, and he went right through his board. Look at this beautiful control, full rotation, grabs the rail, comes down right in the impact.
Then Vasco throwing down some power hooks on this way.
Ribeiro in the short arm full too. It's chilly out there, but he likes that freed up feeling. Big fella, probably weighs around 200 pounds, but he moves like a lightweight.
Maybe another ramp, setting up Italo Ferreira, big front side, full rotation punt. He'll point to the judges. That's exactly how he left Super Tubos in 2019. And he's back to action with big full rotations. That's going to be a huge score.
I think he's ready to compete with them, but this one right here, into the air, full row, zero grab, nothing but control. That wind sticking that board to his feet.
Knocked you out of the event, so that probably felt amazing. During that interview with Owen, another big full rotation, different version for Italo on his second wave of the heat.
You know, it's the elevation of talent from that man and the energy that comes off of the board. I mean, he's just winding up, eyeballing the section, boosts into that wind and compresses on the landing. I mean, beautiful. Just really technical, but controlled surfing.
Cleaned the slate and moved quickly to Super Tubos. As we saw the last replay of Italo, Vasco Ribeiro got this one.
Big power hack in the lip, goes for another one to finish. So Vasco surfing really strong. This is a new one, and that was ridiculous. Double grab, upside down, incredible. Look at that. I mean, the acrobatics within that maneuver, and it's just, again, he's elevating the entire field's performance, and it's going to leave Vasco looking for some serious power surfing to get some big scores.
This one started off looking pretty solid for Vasco, and he ends up kicking out without a big section to work with. Chasing a big number for the lead. 8.5 and a 6.0 back-to-back for Italo.
Looks like the skies are darkening. Here we go, Jadson.
Quick speed turn under the lip. He jams it hard. Another big wipeout for Jaddy. Andre is going for broke on every section.
Here we go with a quick setup snap into the bowl. Knows he's going to try and go for the 2-for-1 right here. Look at this double up. Throws it into the lip. All that water coming down on top of him. It just converges and just boom all over him.
That's kind of been his deal lately. Even at Pipe at Sunset, there's a wave or two where you're like, what is he doing? He's going to hit that? He's all in. It's really cool to see that at this point of his career. He's just pushing harder than ever. Vasco has a clean read on the lip line. Nice finish. The 3.5 could be replaced. He's comboed for the win, but he's really just trying to build some scores against Jaddy here. We've got some of these surfers here on Dark in the Morning, here for about 12 hours today.
There's a replay. This little last hit right here. He projects out with the lip into the flats. Nice surfing right there.
Jadson rolls in on the left. Now setting up his first turn. Not much there. He gets a little caught up in all that foam on the face.
Hard to control the board through that thick foamy water on the white water on the face like that. Just makes it so hard to perform maneuvers. All that aerated water just trying to cut through it.
Jadson trying to avoid the elimination round.
Comes off the bottom, finds lip line, vertical, blows the tail out. Beautiful power hack right there, and back up into the white water just for a little tap right there to keep the flow. Great surfing.
There's a few years Fiji fell off the calendar, but he was able to have 3 consecutive wins. Biting through that hollow section was Italo. He'll end up getting taken down. Just changing gears slightly from the air show for the first half of the heat.
Here we go.
Front side snap, comboing it up, full rotation, Jadson gets it. As radical as it gets for a small inside section and a combo. That was one of the coolest combinations we've seen today.
Does the setup, comes down, snaps it, and then watch this. He's completely separated right there off his board as he does the rotation with his back foot and then sticks it back down. That was beautiful work right there. Jaddy, baby, holding on to it. Here goes the drone shot from up above. Quick snap. But look how quickly he transferred into that. It was incredible.
Also looking at Vasco on the right.
Finding a lot of speed, open face. Snap, drops out of the sky, goes to another big hack, but goes over the handlebar.
5, 6, 7, but Italo got shacked.
Comes out of the barrel, big power gouge back into the bowl. He's not done yet. Clicks off the top right there. Tubes, airs, carves. Looks like a winning formula to me. Here we go, grabs the wall, holds it tight, slowing himself down so he can get under the curtain. Beautiful read. Look at that front hand, just testing the water, making sure he's right next to that as he comes sliding out. Little shampoo on the way through. Beautiful. Drops the rail down, pushes the fins hard at the end, and then looks down the line. You can see his eye line going for that lip line. Pushes it right up into it. Meets power for power to finish.
And he's just kind of changing the read from the first half of the heat when it was all about air, setting up on his forehand. He's got that cool kind of double armbar style, which is really fun to watch.
I mean, Mother Nature saving the best for last for us.
Jaddy, throw tail to the sky. He's incomplete there. Last score for Italo on the tube is 7. He's actually going to throw that one away.
Just kind of really focused, which is nice.
Vasco pulling in, heavy section. Can he find an exit? And that one takes him down. Vasco Ribeiro needing a 4.81. Getting a little bit stalled on the takeoff, and that end section stretches out. I think he identified that as soon as he got to his feet. Down to 6 minutes. It just went down for Italo.
Wow, steep drop into the barrel. That thing ate him alive. But like we said, he doesn't mind. He loves it. Look at him just charging into it. Looks like that whitewater foam ball just scooped him right off the bat with the drone shot so we could actually see exactly where he falls. You know, he's got a nice line into it, but you see that big foam ball right there, catches him, takes his board away, slaps him down on the face, then probably took him over the falls, maybe even pressing him on the sandbar.
Italo doesn't really need any more waves, but it's not like him to sit quiet, is it?
Oh.
That lip will change his mind on the barrel. You'd think maybe a coach might be like, hey, Italo, settle down, save your board. Don't go for anything high risk, but that's just not his nature. And he's won this heat a few times. When you look at top 2, he can throw his best 2 scores away, go to his 3rd and 4th, and he still has this heat won. Jadson Andre, front side hook to slide, and he's out.
There's a little vulnerability in this heat still. I mean, Vasco doesn't need anything massive.
Here comes Vasco, needing a 4.81. Winds up for a big float. He's got to throw that one away.
See what's happening in the water.
Italo will get one more wave, and he will just ride away with a ton of energy and a ton of momentum as he's looking for 3 in a row here in Peniche. 5, 6, 7 for an aggressive combination on a smaller wave. It's hard to turn heats on small waves, but you're that radical. Above the lip, Jadson got the score he needed. Vasco will deal with the elimination round.